So what if I told you the key to health wasn't about fighting disease, but actually just creating the right conditions for our bodies to heal themselves? Today, we're going to dive into a really fascinating theory from health educator Barbara O'Neill, one that suggests our bodies are in this constant state of renewal, with an absolutely incredible built-in power to heal.
And we're kicking things off with a pretty bold statement from O'Neill herself. She used to believe that the body you're born with is the one you're stuck with. But she says she changed her mind, all because of this one powerful idea, that our bodies are constantly, and I mean constantly, remaking themselves.
At the very heart of this whole theory is a super simple concept. The human body is designed to heal. O'Neill compares it to a plant. If you give it good soil, sunlight, and water, it just thrives, right? Well, the idea here is that our bodies will do the exact same thing if we just give them what they need.
And just look at how fast this renewal is happening. This is kind of wild. Based on the research she presents, your eye cells are brand new every couple of days. The lining of your gut, that's replaced every 3 to 5 days. You get totally new skin every single month, a new liver every 6 weeks. And if you follow this logic all the way through, it means that in about 2 years, you literally have a whole new body. Okay, so how does this incredible rebuilding project actually work? I mean, what's going on inside us? To get that, this theory takes us deep down to the cellular level, to the actual blueprint for every single part of you, your DNA.
So the way this theory explains it, our DNA is like a massive library of information. It's got all the instructions for building and rebuilding you. But here's the absolute key. This incredibly complex structure is built directly from the food that we eat.
And here are the 3 main building blocks she points to. First, you've got amino acids, which come from protein. She calls these the bricks. Then you have polysaccharides, basically complex sugars from things like grains and veggies, that form the main structure. But the part she says is absolutely vital, the real hero of the story, is the minerals. They act as the glue that holds the entire DNA structure together.
O'Neill breaks down how a new cell gets made into this simple 4-step assembly line. First, a little photocopy of the DNA's instructions gets made. That's called RNA. Then that copy travels over to the cell's factory. In that factory, the bricks, the amino acids, are all put together according to the blueprint. And bam, out comes a brand new, perfectly made cell. And get this is happening trillions of times, all day, every single day.
Okay, this all leads to a really big question, right? If our bodies are these amazing self-healing machines, constantly replacing old cells with new ones, then why do chronic diseases even exist? Why do they stick around for years?
And O'Neill poses this question perfectly with the example of irritable bowel syndrome. Think about it. We just saw that the gut lining completely renews itself every few